destination.
Good. Good.
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet. Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point? Boss, focus on your objective. You need to make contact with Emmerich. Get out of that sniper's kill zone and head to Serac power plant. The enemy sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp. Abandoned house. Plenty of cover. 2 floors, too. Perfect for attacking and defending. Disappearing sniper. Don't let your eyes fool you, boss. The enemy's still there somewhere. Use your binoculars, NVGs, or Noctocyanine to see through their tricks. There's a laser sight trained on your head.
Clouds approaching.
High positions with good views are ideal for sniping. The enemy has a clear shot at you too. Plus, there's nowhere to run. Did you get her? With those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the Skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher. Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. The female sniper. Quiet. Cypher's assassin. Finish her. She's one of the Skulls. Hurry up and kill her. No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here. Boss. Boss.
Support helicopter.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base. Good word, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive. Now bring her back here. Let's find out what she really is. This is too dangerous. Kill her. Don't bring her to our home. This is the boss's decision. I'll send the extraction chopper. Boss, you know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Boss, no.
Mission info, buddy.
Gaining altitude.
Operations.
Departing.
Slipped the line, huh? Shame. She's one of a kind. Fine by me. We don't need her type. Boss, we need to talk. Get back to base. Everything else can wait.
Confirm. One bogey on our 6. Steady at .4 miles. It's tailing us.
Don't lead it back to Mother Base.
Roger. We'll shake it off.
foot on this base. Boss, she's with Cypher.
Thermals! Clear. Seize her! Fire! Miller! She saved the boss.
She was saving herself. Fire!
Put her in the cell.
Boss,
Keep an eye on her.
Right. Take her away. What are you waiting for? Move!
boss, you are going to regret this. That woman...
I know. She knows our location. Either way, one of these days we're gonna have to kill her. But now is not the time. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
Boss, about the sniper you extracted, quiet. You set up a cell for her on the medical platform. The medical team is looking into her abilities. I'll let you know if they learn anything. And boss, leave Miller to me. If we manage to get some intel out of Quiet, that should satisfy him. In the meantime, get on the chopper. You need to head back to Afghanistan. Make contact with Emmerich.
B-Quad, arriving shortly at LZ.
Welcome back, boss.
This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Need combat support, boss?
Boss!
Support helicopter has arrived. Please select a landing zone. Landing
Departing.
zone confirmed. Classified project.
Train with me, boss. How you doing, boss?
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying. Please select a drop point. Dispatch requested. Buddy departing area of...
That's the target.
Supplies requested. Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Supply drop complete. Marker placed. map has been updated.
Это Дмитрий-3. Слышу стрельбу! Расчет направления! Жду расположения! Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выкрути врага. Конец связи.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You made it to Surat Power Plant. Emmerich should be beyond the gate at the northern edge of the facility. We have no idea what he's doing back there.
КП, это 06! Неизвестные выстрелы! Откуда сказать не могу! Прием! Это КП, понял. Все подразделения. Нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
Development complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Дмитрий 4. Слышу выстрелы. Откуда не я? Прием! Это КП, понял. На нас напали. Все
You gotta extract him.
готовность. Конец связи.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Всем боевым группам! Это КП! Враг атакует! Все единицы приготовиться к бою!
Outpost captured. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Changes have already been finalized.
It's not operational yet. The remote piloting and AI control haven't reached the application stage.
Who said anything about an AI? That was Coldman's mistake 10 years ago.
Be that as it may, we'll need to modify postural control to accommodate a human pilot. I share your urgency, but we need more time to finish it.
We analyzed the transmission. He's been in contact with the big boss.
Right. Planning on leaving us, Doctor?
Huh? What?
I'm taking your legs back!
So you're just gonna kill me?
Sahelanthropus is mine now. Listen, I may dwell in the dark, but I refuse to be judged by your standards, traitor! I hope your friends give you what's coming to you.
Take him to the base. Yes, sir. Transporting Emmerich to the base camp and returning to base.
We're shutting down. All units, strike camp and clear out.
We still have use for him.
No doubt about it, boss. That man is your extraction target. Emmerich. The weapon system that disappeared into that cave, and the man who was with it. Emmerich must know something about what's going on. He was transferred to the Soviets' base camp.
Intel
Nice
file
find.
changed.
Analyzing the intel file you picked up.
Updated.
We've got a fix on the target. I've updated your map info. Check it on your iDroid. That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from its machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Boss,
copied.
get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Please select a drop point. Please select a drop point. Dispatch requested.
Did you see that, boss? That giant weapon system that disappeared into the cave? I've heard it was the Kremlin's biggest secret. But to think that doctor has been working on it. And the man with the skull for a face. It's been on my mind since you encountered the skulls during the honeybee mission. It's really him. Cypher struck so well. Probably the mastermind of the attack 9 years ago. I thought he and Zero parted ways. I'll look into it. You just focus on the mission.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at my enemy prison detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Post captured.
Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
Что это?
Development complete. Development complete. Development complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Supply drop complete. Please select this batch request. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Buddy departing area of operations.
You gotta extract him.
Buddy has arrived. The map has been updated.
Что?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Stay.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Supplies requested.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Supply drop complete.
You gotta extract him.
updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated. Clouds approaching.
You gonna extract him? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. A bipedal weapon system. The same model as the one in the cave? Looks like they're about ready to start deploying it. He's coming too.
Caution.
Roger that.
Sandstorm approaching.
It's no good, boss. Somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon.
Clouds approaching.
Talk.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
Outpost captured. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Support helicopter requesting all set shortly.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination.
squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Who are you? Snake? It's not you, is it?
Hey! Just a machine. Are you?
Dr. Emmerich.
Snake? Hey, what gives? Ah! Let me go! No! Give me back my legs!
Right on schedule. Now bring him back to Mother Base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by. Get to the LZ with Emmerich.
Mission info has been updated. Support marker placed. Marker removed.
Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by. Get to the LZ with Emmerich.
Hang on a second.
Mission
Let's use the
info has
walker
been
gear I
updated. The
developed to
map
escape.
has been
There's a
updated.
special one here at the lab. Only I can activate it, and I'll tell you how to operate it.
Ignore Emmerich. We don't need his wind-up toys. It is a long way there. Why don't you use that walker gear of his? No way. We can't trust him.
I'll start it up. Get this off me! Here we go. They're single pilot machines. I'll... Whoa! Hey! I was developing a bipedal weapon for the Soviet Union. It hasn't been deployed yet. I was doing mobility testing. Once the walker gear is finished, they'll have a huge advantage in close combat. And
Support
once they add my
helicopter
massive
requested.
to the equation, this war will be over. The Soviets will win.
He was developing bipedal weapons for the Soviets. If that's the case,
Updated.
what's Cypher's interest in it? Boss, think back. 9 years ago, we invited that nuclear inspection team to Mother Base. It was a ruse. They turned out to be Cypher's strike force. It was Emmerich who brought them there. He's been underground ever since, working with Cypher.
I had no idea. I thought the inspection was real. I swear it. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Snake. We should never have had that meeting. That's the reason Mother Base was destroyed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Cypher threatened to kill me. Made me do research for them here. That's right. Creating bipedal weapons. 9 long years. Forced to do whatever they said. Take this bag off.
This is B-Quad.
Can't breathe.
On station at
useless as I thought. This is the real Sahelanthropus. You and your friend will die here. Behold! Today is the day weapons learn to walk upright!
Support helicopter requested.
Get out of there, boss. The Rex extraction comes first. Head for the LZ.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
If you don't get away from that thing, it'll bring down the chopper. Find the slips on now. Stay behind cover as you move.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Stay alert. You're not out of the woods yet. Boss, hide. Stay alert. You're not out of the woods yet. Get behind something.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
You lost him. You need to focus, boss. Get the target to the RV.
Construction.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
forget Emmerich.
Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Target to the RV.
On station at LZ!
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Here it comes. Use the chopper's minigun. Shake them off!
An upright bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a Sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Plant extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Why do you suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them. He's the traitor, Snake! What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth
Oh,
serum.
please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Don't.
Truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do. But there's no proof yet. Take a listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa instead. Cypher is pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa? What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. That Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Mission list updated. Please select a landing zone. Mission not accepted. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Staff assigned. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
Boss, as requested, we've added an analyzer function to your binoculars. Now you can view soldiers or POWs and get a readout on their rank or any special skills they might have. Depending on their skills, they may even be able to develop new types of weapons or items. Try it out the next time you're thinking of holding someone.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been
You
updated.
gotta extract him.
Enemy
Subject on board.
detected.
Leave the rest to us.
Has been updated. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Enemy
You
presence.
gotta extract him.
Side op completed. Extraction arrived at the base. Marker removed. Marker removed.
Обнаружен неустановленный вражеский боец! Атакуем! Прием!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Marker placed.
You gotta extract him.
Please select a drop point.
Я тебя поймал!
Dispatch requested.
Брат! Подержи огнем!
Guard post buddy departing area of operations.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Buddy has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Staff assigned. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Marker removed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please dispatch requested. Analysis complete. Buddy departing area of operations. Clouds approaching.
Я не хочу умирать!
Buddy has arrived. The map has been updated. Marker placed.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Go get him!
You have arrived at your destination. Side op from Side Ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Roger.
Support helicopter requested.
Огонь!
Это кафе! На боевые позиции! Повторяю!
You gotta extract him.
The map has been
He's
updated.
coming too. Roger that.
This is Pequod! On station at LZ! Gaining altitude!
Please select a mission.
Departing!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
That's the target.
Complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Я нашел следы вторжения! Будьте начеку!
Development
You
complete.
captured an enemy vehicle. Just like weapons and items, you can use your iDroid to have vehicles you've extracted airdrop in. You can
Development.
also let members of the combat unit use them on dispatch missions.
Development complete.
Talk.
Map has been updated. have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. Roger.
Support helicopter requested. Side op completed. Side op
Subject on board.
completed.
Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Commencing platform construction. Please specify a project.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Clouds approaching.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Staff assigned. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too.
Analysis
Roger that.
complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that. You got to extract him. That's the target.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
He's coming too.
Analysis.
Roger. extract him.
Requested. Analysis complete. Supply drop complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker placed.
You gotta extract him.
Капец, Зоя-1! Какого-то бедолагу унесло на восток! Зоя-1, что случилось? Ответьте, Зоя-1! У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам.
Clouds approaching.
He's coming too. Roger that. Roger that.
Post captured. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list. Please select a heading to Mother Base. Development complete.
Boss! Thanks for that, boss. Thank you.
Development project has been added.
Thank you, boss.
Commencing platform construction. Please specify a project. Sun will set shortly. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
When Quiet first came here, she demonstrated her marksmanship against that enemy fighter plane. It showed she was much more than your everyday crack shot. Hitting a moving target from 600 meters is a challenge, but it's possible with the right training and equipment. But shooting down that missile, that's a world apart from taking out a soldier on patrol. The chopper and the missile were in motion, meaning different vectors at high velocity in three-dimensional space, and she shot an unguided bullet that had to fight air resistance and gravity. All that while the chopper was taking evasive maneuvers. Some of the best target leading I've ever known. She has a superhuman sense of spatial awareness. You put her in a fighter jet, and she'd be an ace right off the bat. Hell, your judgment was top class too. Realizing she could take out that pilot, that's quick thinking. You and Quiet could make a hell of a team. You'd be damn near unstoppable. Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most. In particular? What does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round 2 happens here. So I lighten the guard. And that lock on her door is a joke. You gave her an opening. And? Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances. You made me the bait. Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. So I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here. We tried communicating with her through writing. That didn't work either. Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it. If she tried to contact the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net, but it's clean. There's no sign she's had contact with the staff, the base facilities, nothing. She's almost got the men wanting her to try something, just to find out what she's up to. And she's in there putting on the failed soldier look, all downcast eyes and defeated sighs. But she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us.
So what's the verdict?
This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yes. When I look at her, I sense hesitation.
You think she'd betray Cypher?
Can't say for sure. I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. Roger.
Weather surveillance indicates turbulence out there. Try not to get knocked out of the sky.
Got it.
Quiet? Where does she think she's going?
You want to head out with the boss?
That'll be the day.
I don't see a problem with it, so long as she's with you. She's a crack shot, damn fine scout. Well suited for a clandestine op. Which is more than I can say for the others.
There's nothing damn fine about this... thing.
Here.
Hey,
Blades.
wait a minute! That thing costs a lot of money!
can see each individual blade. And a depth perception.
You want in?
This is ridiculous. She doesn't talk. How could you possibly stay in communication?
Right. I like working solo anyway.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a landing heading to Afghanistan. Deploying. Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
us to us.
Clouds approaching. Is now in the red.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gonna extract him? Roger that.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Extract him.
Guard post captured.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. You have arrived at your destination. Extraction failed. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
Boss, Glad still hasn't made any moves. It's got me thinking.
What?
If you took her on a mission, she might break her silence.
You want to let her out?
Sure. Make her no different to the others. Everyone you pick up works for themselves, right?
But her,
I say work with her. See what happens. I wouldn't ask this of anyone but you. On missions, I'll make sure we have someone observing from a distance, and she won't be allowed access to all of the base. As for Miller, well, sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. The best part is, hiding is her specialty. If no one sees her leave the base, the staff will be none the wiser.
and if she gets away,
If that happens, you'll have to take care of her. But I have faith in you, boss. I think Quiet sees something in you.
it's a big risk.
But it's for the good of all of us. And besides, you can't deny her talent. Her unique skills and abilities would give you a hell of an edge out there.
I'll think it over.
How long are we gonna keep that woman here?
You mean Quiet?
My personal feelings aside, she's putting everybody on edge. You should hear the stories. I got sick from just standing guard at her cell. I won't stand on the same platform as that witch. She hit me for no reason.
What is this, a private army or a kindergarten?
The thing is, they're all serious. They're faced with something they don't understand, and a kind of mass hysteria has broken out. I've gotten wind of countless plots to take her out.
There are no grounds for this suspicion whatsoever. Put yourself in her shoes, assuming they see her as a prisoner here. No, even more so, if they do, she deserves to be treated humanely. I always thought our men were a bit more noble-minded, but look, I understand this is a stressful line of work, but to make her the scapegoat?
You've got it wrong. Quiet? She's with Cypher. We have men that lost their buddies to her organization.
You could say that about more than just her. Plenty of the men used to fight for another side. But they've all put that aside to work for the boss.
Cypher is different. And if you ask me, the boss is the biggest problem. Why is he protecting her? Some of the guys are starting to suspect him of...
Analysis complete.
I don't agree with keeping her here either.
So what's your move? Throw her out? Kill her? She's our ticket to Cypher. And her physical abilities are outstanding.
Analysis
We could
complete.
use someone like her.
Don't make me
Analysis
sick.
complete.
Her marksmanship, speed, stealth capabilities for a start. Then,
You have arrived at your
there are the other
analysis
things we've learned.
complete.
Quiet appears to be able to use
Analysis
both eyes as master eyes
Analysis
simultaneously.
complete.
That lets her track targets of different focal lengths at once. While looking through the scope with one eye, she can look for new targets with the other. That's why she doesn't need a spotter. She can operate alone, no matter the circumstances.
See? I told you she's a freak. No one would be able to control her.
No, there's one person who could.
Hey, you trying to get the boss killed?
Well, why don't we talk to him? See if he's willing to take her along.
I don't like this.
It's his decision to make. The two of them might even make a good team.
Supply drop complete.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us.
You gotta extract him.
Army, just a bunch of guys with guns in possession of a nuke. Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our
He's coming
mission
too.
was to prove
Roger that.
through
Analysis
the
complete.
IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake. I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke did get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is, you took it upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cypher's strike force, XOF, showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit.
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you've thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The end for you.
How can you
That's the target.
think about it? I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strange.
Okay, subject is in.
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting anything back. You're not a victim here, Emmerich. You're the perpetrator.
I didn't know anything.
Nobody can back
You gotta extract him.
All the evidence is at the bottom of the ocean. You know the hardest man to break. The type who's fooling himself. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the piece you've chosen, Doc?
I'm not lying.
Of course. Just let me check one or two things. On that day, you were in the control tower with him.
He's coming too. Roger that.
That's how you got out unscathed. And you escaped on one of their choppers. Only you, right before the base went under.
They had me blindfolded the whole time. I've never been... The whole flight, I thought they'd kill me. But thinking of you kept me going. My comrades, all the way.
And?
There was a plane journey, and then we...
Extract him.
When they finally took off the blindfold, I was in kind of a warehouse, on the floor. Afghanistan, it was that research lab. I couldn't believe they'd taken me halfway around the world. And soon enough, he came.
Skullface.
He's the one who's really behind that Mother Base attack. He forced me into that research.
What kind of research?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Walking tank for the Soviet Union. Like Peace Walker. A system that could fire an ICBM-class nuclear weapon. That's how the Sahelanthropus project got started.
You gotta extract him.
Those AI weapons I'd made in Costa Rica were like toys by comparison. A whole world apart from reptilian four-legged crawling and that ridiculous hunched-over bipedal waddling. My design evolved to the dawn of mankind. Sahelanthropus, the first steps towards humanity. An upright bipedal weapon system. Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
Like how Paz modified Zeke for human control.
Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controlled your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable. So this time I wanted it beneath the arm. Meaning I had to make the AI smaller. I got it down to less than 1/10 the size without any loss in computation speed. But it was still too big for the cockpit. There wasn't enough room for the pilot. If I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag and I wasn't satisfied with its precision either. Plus, it would be useless if the enemy jammed it. So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a hybrid AI, a combination of Peace Walker's reptile and mammal pods. The only AIs that had ever successfully operated an unmanned nuclear weapon system.
Really? You'd need some help to get that working. Expert help. Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
You did that yourself.
That's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history of mankind. I guess, technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
How's the benefit of having it stand taller?
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable. That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover. So, making it walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data to maintain its balance. But Skullface refused to wait. He dismissed the idea of AI control and took Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright without a pilot or an AI. And walk.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated. Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I decided Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright without a pilot or an AI. And walking at that speed, too. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
So this Sahelanthropus, where is it now?
I have no idea. All my
That's the
experiments
target.
were at that cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete prototype at this point, and nothing but a paper tiger. Even if it can walk, it's far from being a viable weapons platform. It wouldn't be useful in actual battle.
Emmerich will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you?
Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either.
Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us.
How long are we gonna press him?
If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here.
but I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in there? Soviet base camp. The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod built for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated pupa, chrysalis, cocoon.
You gotta extract him.
And each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created it. It mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second
He's
AI.
coming too. Roger that.
It's called the Mammal Pod, and it was created by Dr. Strangelove. She tried to recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining...
You gotta extract him.
The result was a unique entity, a hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. It sank to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua with Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will.
Roger.
It's just a machine.
Extraction arrived.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Development project has been added. Staff assigned. Please specify a project. Clouds approaching.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Exam will set shortly.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Plant expansion complete.
Ever since the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over.
What do you mean?
Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talking about you wherever they went helped to heal their wounds. Your action,
That's the target.
your legend,
Complete.
has been told on every battlefield they've set foot on. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over. Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cypher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes.
A warning?
Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that.
I never said any of that.
The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did, and stand up to Cypher.
Of all the stupid things you could do.
They'll never understand what you really wanted. Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero, Big Boss. And deep down, they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cypher. But these days, it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time.
Updated.
Still, don't expect to walk in the park.
You gonna extract him?
The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa.
Updated.
That's also where the South
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
We think the two are closely connected.
Extraction arrived at
An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them. Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola guy.
Roger.
The east bank of the Munene River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire PFs. Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone, and more conflicts erupt in a continuous chain reaction. Sounds like our kind of work. Mother Base could grow by leaps and bounds.
Good dog.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Base. Please select a mission. Staff assigned. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.